channel. My name is Annie, and this is volume 3 of the Sapphic reading vlogs. I will be reading for this vlog 3 Sapphic books. 2 of them I have already chosen, but one of them I haven't, so we'll see what I choose. But the first one I'm going to read is Clash of Steel. Very excited about this. I actually have an arc of it, and I am very excited to read this. It is a Treasure Island remix, and it is centered on Sapphic's, obviously, and it takes place around China and Vietnam, and it is about a girl whose father was like the head of this feared pirate fleet, and they have to go and find him, and I am just so excited for this. I've heard it has really good romance in it, like there's only one bed trope and all of that stuff. I am really excited to read this, so let's get started. So I am here with my first update on A Clash of Steel. I'm really liking it. I'm about a third of the way through right now. It's just, I think I'm in kind of a reading slump, especially because it is an ebook. So it's a little bit hard for me, but I really like this book. I think the setting is so stunningly written, so evocative. I feel like I am in the village and I'm in Canton at the time in the 1800s. It is so good. I love the 2 main characters so much. I just love them. They're great. I'm gonna be honest, not much plot-wise has happened yet, but I am only a third of the way into the book, and you know, some things have happened. The 2 main characters have met, and this is a dual POV, which I am very thankful for. I do prefer that, and I just think it's so good, and I'm really glad that my first impression isn't like disappointed or that it's like a slog to get through. I am really enjoying it so far, and I just wanted to let you guys know that. So I will probably update you again when I'm finished with it, whenever that is, or unless something really exciting happens, and then I'll update you again. So we'll see. Here with an update. I just finished A Clash of Steel after going apple picking yesterday. I really liked it. I just want to say that I rated it 4 stars, but I did really enjoy this book. It is just, I want to give the disclaimer that I have not actually read Treasure Island, which is what this is a retelling of, so I can't really comment on how good a retelling it is or what elements it took from the original story and what elements are new, because I actually don't know all that much about it. But this book is so good. The relationship between An and Jiang is just so good. It's really wonderful to read about, and they're both 2 really well-rounded, well-developed characters. And I love the ragtag group of sailors that they sail with throughout the book. It's so good. It's just really wholesome, even though they're pirates. But the thing that took away the 5th star from this for me is that the twists, of which there were many, were all really obvious, and none of them were surprising at all. Especially the biggest one that there is. It involves Jiang's family, and it was just not surprising at all. Like, it was really obvious from the first part of the book, but I'm not sure if that was intentional or if like it was just supposed to be a surprise for the characters and not for us, because it definitely wasn't a surprise for me. So I don't know, I was a little bit disappointed about that, but I love the Sapphic romance. It was so good. It was really, really well done. I adored all the descriptions. The writing is really, really beautiful, and the setting is just so wonderfully done, and it made me want to go sailing, which I actually really don't like doing. And if this book can make me want to go on a boat, then this book really made it sound wonderful, because I really don't like that. So this book was really magical and just so good, and if you're looking for a really good, unique Sapphic romance, definitely check this out. So the next book I will be reading for this vlog is Crier's War, which I'm also reading for Sci-Fi September, and I just got the audiobook. It's been on hold for like 2 months for me in preparation for this, so I'm really excited to start this really famous Sapphic book. Hi everyone, so I'm here with my 50% update on Crier's War. Okay, I have some thoughts. I am getting like flashbacks to Ember in the Ashes, which I did not like. But, I mean, obviously I like that it's Sapphic, that's already a win. And I was expecting it to be more sci-fi. It feels like the robot aspect of the story is not really that important. Like, it could have just been anything, you know? Or like, just like, instead of having them be robots or autome or whatever they call them, they could just be like elves or, you know, another aspect of humanity, or someone who like took over the kingdom. And so I kind of wanted more of the robot aspect. I do think that Crier and Ayla, I don't know. I'm listening to this on audio, by the way, and I don't even know how they're pronounced because I forgot. I mean, it's engaging. It's an engaging story. I like Crier and Ayla. I think that some of it is a little bit confusing to me. Most of the confusing bits are the fantasy-esque bits, because I am not really interested in that. It does feel very YA fantasy, which again is not my thing. I was expecting it to be more sci-fi. So, but, you know, I'm actually only like 48% through it. I just finished the first part, and we'll see, you know, what happens and what interesting things happen. I just think it could have been so good. Like, if I took the synopsis and, you know, wrote what I think the story was before I started reading it, it would have been more like Blade Runner-esque, if you know what I mean, with like, oh, what are they called? You know what I mean? Those androids who like serve humanity, but you can't really tell if they're human or not. I don't know. I think that would have been more interesting. You know, just a Blade Runner type feel instead of like a fantasy feel. But that's just my personal preference. It's very well written, except for a lot of info dumping. Like, relationships between characters, especially background characters, and Ayla are kind of just told to you instead of shown through their interactions, which kind of is getting annoying to me. And also the whole info dump about the history of the kingdom in the beginning, I think we really could have done without and just let us figure it out through the story like you're supposed to. That's just my feelings on it. I hope, right now it's about a 3 for me, but we have half a book to go, so let's see. So, I have finished Crier's War
2.5 stars. I knew at the 50% mark, you know, I thought maybe it would stay at 3-star or even go up to 3.5. By the end of it, it just got so much worse than it already was. I don't know, it just felt like it was really disorganized and convoluted, and the flashbacks, they were like flashbacks to these ancestors of Ayla, the human girl, and it just was like really jarring. It wasn't integrated well into the story. There were just a lot of things that were either too convenient or they just didn't make any sense. I was like, why is this happening? This doesn't need to be happening, or there was a better way to make it happen. I just was not a fan of it, unfortunately. But oh well, at least now I can say that I've read this. So now I want to get this vlog finished. So I said at the beginning that I wasn't sure what the third book would be. I'm going to read a novella, which is Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Met. This is a really, really short novella. It is a horror novella, I believe, and it is Sapphic. Jesse from Bowties and Books just read this for their Sapphic readathon, 24-hour readathon, and I believe they really liked it. So I'm going to try it out, and I'll be back with my thoughts.
Hello everyone, I'm here with my final update of this vlog. I finished Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Talked. This was messed up, like for real. Very, very messed up. It was extremely captivating. I read it in one sitting. Not that it's hard, it's only like 100 pages, I think. So it's very, very short, but man, does it pack a punch. It is really gross. So if you're not interested in reading gross things, please steer clear of this because it is really gross and it's really like unexpected. It takes a turn that I did not expect it to take at all. I have no rating to give this because it is just so strange and so weird, and it's unlike anything that I've ever read before. It's definitely good if you like horror. It is well crafted, well written, but it was a little too out there for me personally, but it was still good. So if you're looking for a really quick read that you can just eat up and, you know, kind of get you into the horror mood, this might be a good one. So thank you so much for watching this Sapphic reading vlog. Be sure to watch my 4th one coming out in October for Halloween, and I'll see you next time. Bye!